Dr. Matt Jones is the University of Toronto's second place winner for the 2022 3-Minute Thesis competition for postdoctoral fellows. Dr. Jones is a postdoctoral fellow from the Center for Drama, Theatre, and Performance Studies. The title of his presentation is Necro-Performance and the Global War on Terror.
In what ways can language kill? The most direct way might be an execution order. The words spoken out loud or written on a page create the possibility that somebody could be killed. But not every execution order kills. If I write one right now, it wouldn't work because I don't have the authority, thankfully, to command anyone to kill. So for language to kill, words must be performed in particular ways. The speaker matters. So too does the inflection, the intent, the context, the reception. In short, it's the performance of the words that matters. And I call this kind of language that kills necro-performance. A necro-performance may be less direct than an execution order. It could be a legal maneuver that deprives a community of their rights and creates the possibility that that community may be harmed or killed with impunity. In my work, I'm looking at the example of people captured in Iraq and Afghanistan by the United States during the global war on terror. Now, everyone who was captured in that war was referred to as an enemy combatant. Now, what's important here is that they were not referred to as a prisoner of war. Prisoners of war are protected under the Geneva Convention and other international laws. Nor were they referred to as simply prisoners. The prisoners are subject to the domestic laws of the United States. So a person labeled as an enemy combatant is marked as a subject with no rights. It's a signal that it's okay to torture them, it's okay to kill them. In a very different sense, necro-performance can be a strategy of resistance. Iraqi-American artist Wafa Bilal explored this in his work, Domestic Tension, which he also called Shoot an Iraqi. So after losing family to US bombing raids in Iraq, Bilal lived for a month in an art gallery in Chicago with a paintball gun set up that could be fired at him by visitors in person or online. And I see Bilal's performance as another kind of necro-performance, a performance that documents the process by which Iraqi bodies were marked for death in the war on terror. And by developing these two sides of a theory of necro-performance, I hope to show the mechanisms through which this kind of state violence is enacted and to reveal places where pressure can be applied to undermine necro power. Thanks.